We are surrounded by human behavior all day, every day, in the community, on the news, at work, and so on. Often these experiences can leave us with one big pressing question: why? We can often be just as perplexed by the behaviors we see at home. Sometimes why children are doing what they do is crystal clear, other times not so much. However, if we look at all the facts, like what usually happens right before and after behaviors occur, we can really narrow down why they are doing these things. This information can help us take a proactive parenting approach to solve problems and teach appropriate ways to get what they want. It isn't wrong to want something, to want to leave a situation, or to spend time with someone, but how you get those things is important. Thinking of the appropriate way to access things can be tricky for parents, which means it can be even trickier for kids. It is best just to give them a heads up and tell them what you want, so it doesn't lead to a guessing game, disappointment, or a punishing situation. This video and handout that goes with it will provide some tips for identifying why behavior is occurring and how to teach appropriate alternatives to problem behavior. First, let's talk about the 4 main reasons people, not just kids, behave. The first reason is attention. They are acting in a particular way so that you will notice and attend to them. You may hear, "Oh, they just want attention." Keep in mind, wanting attention really isn't a bad thing, but how you get it makes the difference in the attention you will receive. It should be noted here that attention of any form, good and bad, can maintain behavior. So consider if the problem behavior is often followed by sighs, scolding looks, reprimands, and so on. These things might keep that problem behavior going. Another function of behavior is access to tangibles, or things. This could be food, toys, activities, money, and so on. It can be tricky to determine if young children are behaving to access attention or tangibles at times, because they often need adults to get the things that they want for them. Next up is escape. This is when people will do things to avoid or escape unpleasant situations. For kids, this may be homework, chores, or on the flip side, playing with friends if they struggle with peer interactions. A sensory function of behavior is when a person does things to activate one or more of their 5 senses. For adults, this may look like bad habits such as twirling hair or shaking their leg when sitting. For kids, it could be simple like scratching an itchy bug bite. Or for children with autism spectrum disorder, you may see behaviors like hand flapping, spinning, or rocking. The best way to figure out the function of behavior is to track when it is happening and what consequence follows it. If one of the 4 functions is regularly the consequence for a behavior, you probably have figured out why they are doing it. If problem behavior is sticking around because of one of the 4 functions, we need to teach an appropriate way to access that same function. For example, drawing on paper instead of in books, jumping outside instead of on a chair, or asking kindly for a turn instead of hitting. Drawing in and of itself is not a bad thing, neither is jumping or wanting a turn. Tell your kids what you want instead, or work with them to come up with the alternative behavior together. Doing this together, everyone can get what they want. Thank you for joining us. For more information or access to individualized support, please contact us at www.easterseals.com/NECFL or give us a call at 386-255-4568. We would love to hear from you.